Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stardew Valley, episode 105. Here in the morning of year 2, winter the 13th. Hop out of bed. Gonna grab some cloth from my loom. Walk on over and water that cactus. Check the TV, nothing on TV. Heading outside. Snow's coming down. Toss the cloth in the shipping bin. Grab some wood from the recycling machine. Got some iron bars that brewed up in the furnaces last night. And we got some mail. The first one is from Pierre. He says, "Dear valued customer, thanks for visiting Pierre's. Enclosed is your cashback rewards program rebate. See you soon, Pierre." I got 500 gold. Second letter. This one's from Willie. He says, "I've got another challenge for ya. Catch me a lingcod. They don't go down easy, but I know you can do it. Willie." It looks like I need to catch a lingcod. Alright, so what am I going to do today? Well, let's do some farm chores first, I guess. Grab some maple syrup off of my maple trees. Check the fish pond. Still has a population of 1 sturgeon. Over here in the greenhouse, we got some grape jellies. And some fresh grapes, too. Pick some hops while we're at it. And some coffee beans. I'll go ahead and toss my grapes back in the preserve jars. Heading on over to the big barn. Pet the animals, Napoleon, Lasers, and LaBeef. Drop off my coffee beans and hops. Get some mammal juice while we're at it. Straight from the source. Over in the coop. Make sure everybody gets petted. Over on Tree Isle, we have a single hardwood tree. Down it goes. Let's check out the money shed. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of product. We got pickled winter root. Pickled snow yam. Pumpkin juice. A lot of pumpkin juice. It looks like around 30 pumpkin juice. Or thereabouts. So I got 27 pickled winter root, 22 pickled snow yam, and 30 pumpkin juice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw some blueberries into the jars. I got a lot of blueberries. Pretty sure some of those accidentally ended up in the kegs, but, you know, that's life. That's life on the farm. All right. It's 12 p.m. I'm going to spend most of the day fishing. Gotta catch that lingcod. See if I can get a lingcod right here. Nope. That is green algae. Not particularly useful. Got a perch. It's kind of darty. Tiger trout. This is definitely not a lingcod. This is too easy. It's another perch. This one's a little darty. Might be a lingcod. It's another tiger trout. Alright, I'm going to sell off my 30 pumpkin juice, my 27 pickled winter root, my 22 pickled snow yams, and my fish, and some extra eggs. Also my grape jelly. Sell off a bunch of these IPAs and beers as well. While I'm thinking about it, I want to make some tree fertilizer. Go ahead and make 10 units of that. I have 24 winter seeds. That's actually the perfect amount. Why is 24 the perfect amount? Because I'm going to go to my iridium sprinkler. Which holds exactly 24. Plant up some winter seeds. Alright, the rest of the day is going to be fishing. Have a nice, peaceful, relaxing fishing trip in the snow. Oh, that's tough. That might be a lingcod. That is very darty. Very darty. Oh my goodness. It's gonna get away. Ugh. This one came with a treasure. And I got a skeletal tail as my artifact. Throw in one more cast here. Got a pike. Oh, it's Leah. She says, "Hello, Ryan. Was there something you wanted to talk about?" Nah, just want to give you goat cheese. Stopping off in the Stardew, stopping off in the Stardrop Saloon. English words. Talking to Emily, she says, "Do you know how to cook bean hot pot?" I do not. Actually, I do, but not in real life. I do know how in the game. Let's give Emily a coffee. She seemed to like the coffee. Let's give Gus a coffee. Gus also liked the coffee. Shane the bag says, "If I could reset my life, maybe I'd start a chicken farm. Only range-free eggs, of course." Yeah, you would say that. Oh, and now Shane is 8 hearts out of 8. Lucky me. Why don't we give Kent a coffee? Now Kent is 8 out of 10. There's Robin standing by herself, just staring off into the nothingness. I'm here at the mountain lake, and I'm going to try to catch some fish. Hoping for a sturgeon. This is gonna be like a chub or something, I think. Nailed it. Trying to get as many perfect fish as I can because I think it's better XP. perch with 9 total bits of copper ore. I got a bullhead. Oh yeah, real darty. Could it be a sturgeon? Could it be? It's gonna get away. Dang. I have enough room for like 2 more fish. Green algae. It's not good for much except a snack. Got a chub. Got a perch. It's darty. Could it be a sturge? Fingers crossed for sturge. No, it's a lingcod. But at least I need a lingcod for something. I need it for Willie's quest. Heading on back to the farm. Sell all these fish. Keep my skeletal tail to get donated tomorrow. Go ahead and make 2 more kegs. We're almost done with kegs and jars. We're getting so close. Three more kegs and 2 more jars. That's all we need. I think for the rest of the night I'm just going to throw a couple casts in. Got a pair of broken glasses. This is going to be like a chub, I think. It's a bream. This one's kind of darty. That's a pike. A record length pike. Toss those glasses in the recycle machine. I'm gonna sell the bream, and I might as well smoke the pike. Grab those copper bars. Toss them in the chest. Get that pike smoking. I'm gonna throw a corn in the oil machine. Off to bed. Pretty good haul for today. 61,891. All right. The 30 pumpkin juices sold for 30,240. The 27 pickled winter roots sold for 7,200. The 22 pickled snow yams sold for 7,700. I got 23.50 for the 8 grape jellies, and about 10,000 for the pale ales. And I sold about 2,100 worth of fish. Waking up in the morning of winter the 14th. Hop out of bed. Grab a diamond from the crystallarium. Grab a cactus. Water a cactus. Grab a smoked pike. Check the TV. Oh, a new queen of sauce. Greetings, it is I, the queen of sauce. This week's dish, lobster bisque. You could serve this one to the governor himself. It's rich, creamy, and delicious, with just the right amount of oceanic flavor. The hardest part is finding some lobster, but I'm sure you can do it. Heck, if you're feeling crafty, you could catch one yourself with a crab pot. I already know how to cook lobster bisque. Alright, well, now I doubly know how to cook lobster bisque. Check my mail here. Starting tomorrow, a traveling merchant fleet will dock at Pelican Town for the yearly night market. The market starts at 5 p.m. and will be in port for the next 3 days. Please visit the beach after 5 to join the festivities. There's free coffee. Grab a refined quartz from the recycle machine. Grab some maple syrup from my maple trees. Pet the Fartomo. Water bowl of Fartomo. Alright, let's take a walk around the farm. Checking the sturgeon pond, still population 1 out of 1. Walking into the greenhouse. Got 8 strawberries. I'm gonna go ahead and make some strawberry seeds. Grab some blueberry jelly. Toss some more strawberries in the seed makers. I'm gonna pick some green beans. Now I have a total of 68 strawberry seeds. I'm almost to my goal of 72. pick some hops. Oops. Don't quite have inventory space. Alright, now I have 71 strawberry seeds. I'm gonna have some leftovers, but that's okay. Alright, now I have a total of 74 strawberry seeds. On day 1 of spring, there's going to be a great sowing of strawberry seeds. Head on over to the animal zone. Check out the pig, the cow, and the goat. Grab some goat cheese and cow cheese. Stash my hops. I'm gonna grab 24 pale ales from my kegs. And why don't we do... you guessed it. We're doing 24 more. Might as well milk my mammals while we're at it. I got some cow milk. Let's check out the coop. Get all my animals petted. Alright, everybody get petted? Yes, they did. We'll go ahead and check out the money shed. Alright. Snow yam juice. I don't think I meant to put snow yams in the kegs. I think it was probably accidental. But I have snow yam juice. There's a bunch of them getting ready even as I sit here and watch it. Alright, so I collected 22 pumpkin juices and 2 snow yam juices. Let's go ahead and toss in 24 more pumpkins. I'm almost out of pumpkins. Alright. Everything is kegged and jarred up. Alright, I'll sell my mayonnaise, my pumpkin juice, the majority of my pale ales. Sell a couple miscellaneous coffees and cheeses and things. Sell my snow yam juice. Sell the diamond from the crystallarium. I'll sell my blueberry jellies. Alright, I want to open up some geodes today. Why don't we do 5 regular geodes, 5 frozen, and 5 magma geodes. Also, I'm going to bring over 5 batteries for Willie's boat. Head to town. Go ahead and give Clint a gift since he's such a nice guy. Clint says, I don't know if people realize this or care, but I do take a lot of pride in my work. Here, Clint, have a coffee. Alright, let's open some geodes. We got some mudstone, which looks like Hershey's Kisses. We got some alamite, which is a mineral I haven't seen yet. Got some stones. I got a single iron ore. And I got an earth crystal. Open up the mystery box, and we got 5 bombs. That's pretty cool. Now going for the frozen geodes, I got clay. Useless. 3 gold ore. It's okay. 10 copper ore. Okay. Another clay. And I think an ancient drum. Yep, an ancient drum. And let's do a couple of the magma geodes. We got obsidian. And jasper. And now I'm out of inventory space. Head over here and start donating. Go ahead and donate the skeletal tail. Alright, so I got 2 rewards. Not exactly sure why. On the minerals collection, I'm missing only 3 minerals. And then in the artifacts section, it looks like I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 artifacts. Let's collect my rewards. There's a statue here called Sloth Skeleton R. And then I got another crystallarium. Nifty. Now let's head on over to Willie's and donate the 5 batteries. Alright. I walk up to the battery, or rather to the ticket machine. It says, donate 5 battery packs to repair the ticket machine? Yup. So now the only thing that's left is 200 pieces of hardwood. I think I have pretty close to that, if not more than 200 pieces. But I'm not going to donate today. We're going to stay in suspense for a couple days more. Caught a tiger trout. Talking to Elliot on the bridge, he says, "I really should scrub my floorboards today. I think an algae is starting to form." Alright, let's see if you like smoked fish. "This is for me. Marvelous." And let's check out the Mega Project board. Alright, on the left side we have something called Robin's Project. She says, "Hey, I have an idea for a new style of bed, but I'll need 80 hardwood to make it happen. Can anyone help?" Robin. Okay, I don't think I want to do that one because I want my hardwood for Willie's boat. Over on the right side we have Gus's famous omelet. Gus says, "I've got the urge to make my famous giant omelet, but I'll need 24 eggs. Any takers?" Yeah, I think I'll accept that one. I genuinely do not know if they need to be small eggs or large eggs or any particular quality of egg. I just gave a coffee to Maru, who's sitting on the bench. She says, "I get so sleepy when it's cold." There's Emily. She says, "My sister and I might fight sometimes, but I would really miss her if she left." Why don't we give Emily a wine? She's feeling a positive energy from that wine. Today is Harvey's birthday. I know that Harvey loves coffee, but he's already at 8 hearts, so there's not really any point of... not really any reason to mess with it, you know? I think what I'd rather do is fish, because I really, really want to level up fishing to 10. First thing I'll do is go back to the farm. I'm going to sell my obsidian, mudstone, tiger trout, earth crystal, ancient drum, jasper. And we'll keep everything else. Stash my magma geodes. I'll set up my crystallarium inside and get it going on a different kind of gem. We'll put in an emerald. So now I have a diamond crystallarium and an emerald crystallarium. And this ridiculous statue called Sloth Skeleton R. We're just gonna stash it, you know? We're just gonna stash it. Alright, it's gonna be another peaceful, snow-falling, quiet, silent night of fishing. Sit back, relax, and let's do some fishing. I'd like to catch a sturgeon. Okay, alright. Think we might have a sturge here, boys. course it's probably going to get away, because I'm not that great at fishing in Stardew Valley, nor in real life. There it goes. Is that another one? What are the odds of that? No, I don't think this is a sturgeon. It's too easy. It's probably a lingcod. Oh! 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 Yep. It's a lingcod, and I got 2 frozen geodes. Did I level up to 10? It says I got some new ideas to sleep on. Sweet. Alright. That means I'm finally released from my eternal hell of fishing every night. Now what I want to do is go to the mines and slay some ghosts. I have like 1 or 2 void spirits that I need to slay to get the monster eradication goal finished. Level 63. There's a void spirit there. Also got some dust sprites. Picked up a dwarf scroll 2, which is completely useless to me, so I threw it away. Level 64. It's another void spirit. I think I have only 1 more void spirit to kill. Does it make sense to say kill a ghost? Maybe release the ghost to eternal rest. How about that? And I'm wearing my Slime Charmer ring, which makes me impervious to slime damage. It's actually pretty useful. Getting a lot of dust sprites today. I do have a monster goal for dust sprites that I need to finish as well. I was so sure that I have like 1 or 2 more void spirits. I'm just gonna keep repeatedly going to like level 61 and level 65. There's a void spirit. Nope. I don't know how many more void spirits I have left. Let's just go to the monster guild, adventure guild, and find out. Huh. It's stuck at 145, so the void spirits must be something that's not the ghosts. You would think a void spirit would be the floating ghosts, but maybe it's something else. That's weird. Well, I am at 445 out of 500 dust sprites. And I don't think I've ever gotten the dust sprite goal before. I genuinely do not know what the reward for that is. Time to head on home. I was supposed to catch a lingcod for Willy, and I caught one yesterday or the day before and I sold it. So, not very smart, but now I have a lingcod. I'm going to go ahead and stash my frozen geodes, my solar essence. I got a bunch of coal. Yeah, we'll do some more copper bars. Go ahead and make another preserve jar, for which I need 8 coal, 40 stone, and 50 wood. And we'll go ahead and walk it over to the money shed real quick, and then we'll tuck ourselves into bed. Alright, I got one more preserve jar. Why don't we throw in a broccoli? Sure, let's do a broccoli. Also got a crystal fruit wine. Why don't we try a pomegranate wine? Toss that broccoli in the preserve jar real quick. The money shed is almost done. So close. So close. Sell the crystal fruit wine, and it's gonna be about it. Yeah, don't need to sell anything else. Queen of sauce, it's the lobster bisque. Grab a cactus fruit wine, and then it's off to bed. Yes! I leveled up fishing to level 10. Nice. Alright, so like with all the skills, once you reach level 5 and then again at level 10, you can choose a specialty. The specialties do branch into mutually exclusive paths, so whichever one I chose at level 5 for fishing, it gives me 2 unique ones for level 10. Sort of forcing you to play the game twice if you want to get all the professions. So I don't remember what I chose for level 5, but my 2 choices here are, on the left side, Angler, fish worth 50% more. Okay, that's not very impressive because you don't really make a lot of money by fishing in Stardew Valley. On the right, though, we have Pirate. A pirate! The chance to find buried treasure. Or, the chance to find fished up treasure is doubled. Definitely going with that. And for the day, I got 40,455. Big sellers were the 22 pumpkin juices for 22,000. 25 pale ales for 10,500. 4 gold star mayonnaises for 1,600. Sold some various and sundry minerals like diamond, obsidian, jasper, and so on for about 1,000-ish. I sold a bunch of coffee for 1,500. Alright. We get up on year 2, winter the 15th. Something in the bottom left just came up that says, "You sense that a new way is open." No doubt that has to do with my level 10 in all skills. Before I bid everyone a fond farewell, I'm just going to step outside and take the old screenshot because it is Monday. Alright, it's going to wrap it up. Peace. Stay tuned for the shot.